Hello Gemini, how are you? I hope you're doing well as usual and welcome to my channel. Alright, Gemini, if you are new here, this will be a general reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, okay? So if you have Gemini in any of those placements in your chart, this is just probably the reading for you. Keep in mind that my readings are timeless and they're general, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't try to force or fit anything. Best time for you to watch or listen to my readings is when you come across them or if title catches your attention. Okay, that's why they're timeless, so it doesn't matter when you see them. There's no time frame, no time limit. And Gemini, do feel free to browse my channel. You might want to check some of the other readings that I've done for you, but don't just focus on your sun sign. You might want to check your other placements, okay? See what signs you have there, and then you might want to check the readings that I've done for those specific signs. Sometimes your messages come stronger from there. Please do subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. It's the best way to support a channel. And I do like to hear feedback from my viewers. And last but not least, Gemini, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, or if you would like to make a kind donation, support my channel through those means, or maybe even just reach out and contact me for any specific reason, all the info is in the description box down below. Remember, that's the only way you can contact me. There's no other way, and I do not reach out to anyone offering my services. So please be aware of any scams, okay? All right, Gemini, give me a second. I'm just finished channeling your energy. We'll get started right away. Yeah, that's good. Okay, Gemini, the heart of the matter, or what this reading is about. For some of you, it's the current energy that you're dealing with, or will be dealing with soon. Ooh, nice. Gemini. You have the Temperance card, okay? That's a strong Sagittarius energy, and this is about, staying balanced and focused. Doing your magic, something about purifying your energy, I believe. Maybe some of you ascending, okay? Now, some of you are starting to do this, or you've been called to do this by now, okay? Give me a second. So I lay down more cards and we'll see what's going on. The energy that is crossing you could be a challenge or a blockage. King of Pentacles, strong divine earth masculine energy, and it doesn't matter what gender you are, okay? Okay, Taurus energy, mostly. Virgo or Capricorn also, but it's a strong masculine earth energy. And I think that what's happening here for some of you is you're having a little trouble with your, if it's not feeling stable, it's probably reaching a certain level of stability, self-confidence and feeling secure with yourself, okay? Maybe even, conquering a specific situation. But you're having a hard time either, feeling this way or reaching this point or level right now in your life. But yes, I believe that you are being called to be, to ascend, to some cleansing, some alchemizing that has to be done here. Something with your energy and your well-being. Look at that. The energy that is crowning you in your conscious mind, you are aware of this, okay? You do see this. You're probably always constantly thinking about it. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Now we have the divine feminine side of it, Okay, also mostly Capricorn, but it's also Virgo or Taurus energy. Okay, and with this energy crowning you, I think that you are constantly thinking and reminding yourself, maybe even questioning yourself. I don't understand why I can't reach this, this level of security. When I have been trying to do everything the right way. The Queen of Pentacles is an energy of, like any divine feminine, she tries to do things in a more loving manner, in a very spiritual way. She's not as aggressive or stubborn, as the male counterpart, okay? And that's in all the difference of the queens and the kings, The queens operate at a more spiritual level and in a more loving way, in a more loving manner. Almost in this, almost like a mother energy, It's kind of weird. I just got this message, some of you, it's like you're questioning or you're telling yourself, it's like, I don't understand. I'm doing things the way my mother taught me, and I can't still seem to get this level of stability in my life. Okay, well, let's see in a minute, okay? But yeah, you're constantly thinking that, you've been doing this the righteous way, the proper way, the way it should be done, without interfering with other people's energies, without, in a very pure, loving way. But you just don't, you're having a hard time either feeling this way or reaching this very stable level in your life. In your subconscious, what you don't see, you're not aware of this. And maybe you should. This is where you have to probably focus more your energy a little bit more into. It's the Two of Cups. Right off the bat with the King and the Queen of Pentacles, this is something just to begin with about balancing your energy. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. It's what you're doing with the cups, balancing and alchemizing. It's about you, your divine masculine and feminine energies, balancing them, Try to put yourself, it's this healing that has to take place. For some of you, there's, there might be some type of decision or sacrifice within you about something, how you do things, or something that you do so that you can probably balance this energy. And Gemini, I get a sense that, it's, I think you're going to have to be your own self support here. You're going to have a good conversation with yourself. Support yourself through this, okay? It's the famous mirror talk where you stand in front of the mirror and look straight at your eye and convince yourself about something here. Maybe, bring some clarity to yourself and be more true and loyal about what you're trying to do here. Some of you are looking for someone or something, probably a relationship or a job, and they're asking you to make sure that whatever it is, it's at your level, that you can see or look at it straight in the eye, okay? whether it's a person or, but don't settle for less. Okay, that might make some sense for some of you. Okay, maybe that's why we're having a little hard time feeling this, this very stable energy. Maybe you've been trying to do things the right way, but what is the right way, Gemini? Maybe, maybe you are settling for less. And it's okay to demand a little more. I think you have all the right to ask for something better. But maybe some of you were taught not to ask for too much. So take that as best resonates for you, okay? I think there's a problem here with a sense of self-value. Yeah. And this is probably what's happening and why it's blocking the energy that you should be receiving or you should be sitting on, feeling more abundant, more confident, with a very high sense of self-value. The energy that's behind you, for some of you, it could be the recent past where you're leaving this behind, okay? Or it's just the energy that's pushing you through this. Seven of Cups, this is the energy of confusion, So I think some of you, have already felt this, of not, probably not knowing what is it, what you truly want and desire in life. And maybe, it's like, you see how all these cups are uncovered, but this one cup still has like a blanket on top of it. And it's like that higher prize. You can call it the forbidden prize. The one that maybe you weren't supposed or you weren't allowed to have, or they made you think that you weren't allowed to have. But this is about, keeping your eyes on the prize and aiming higher for something better, Maybe now that the fog is dissipating and you're seeing how fake the other cups are, now you're starting to ask yourself, well, yeah, that's what happens when I settle for less. When I settle for less, I get crap in my cups. But there's this one cup that maybe is the one that's meant for me. But I was blinded by all this confusion, Maybe you're leaving this behind. Maybe this is the energy that's helping you to understand that you have to aim for something that at least you can look straight in the eye. If you go for something, now I don't mean to say like you're not good enough, but there's always something better than us. And I'm not saying better like I'm saying in the sense of, let's just suppose someone in a relationship, they have more experience than us, Even that person could help us grow, If you do that, just be aware that not everybody has the patience, but maybe you would find someone or something that has the patience to help you and assist you and raise your vibration, But I think it's always better to find someone or something identical to your level so that you can both grow together. And this can be a relationship, it can be a job environment, it can be anything, okay? But yeah, it's I think you're starting to see that your sense of value, or you should start seeing that you are worthy of having something much better, Okay? The energy that is in front of you in your future, where you're headed to, Eight of Swords. There might be some, feeling stuck in your mind. And maybe even, trapped in fear, trapped in insecurities and doubts. This is setting yourself free so that you are allowed to go after better things in your life, to really chase after the things that you truly deserve, Some of you have been too humble, I believe, with yourselves, and thinking that, maybe you should just, not, keeping your head low and, not asking for too much, She's the queen. You see how her head is low, Very humble energy. She's grounded, she's realistic, but I think she sometimes forgets her true value because her ego is not as inflated as the King of Pentacles sometimes, But it's not about ego. It's just about raising your sense of self-value. And we all have ego, a little ego isn't bad as long as it's, balanced and measured. The way you see yourself or how you should see or respond to the situation, or this is the energy that represents you, is Two of Pentacles, you've been balancing, in this energy where you've been just, maybe for some of you, taking it a day at a time, living one day after another, and just somehow staying balanced. But maybe even, in a limiting way. Yeah. Because I have the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. You see? They're right next together. So it could be a limiting energy where you've been just constantly it's like a cycle, a repetitive cycle of not allowing yourself to grow. The energy that's surrounding you and is influencing you. But I'm sorry, I want to go back to this card. The thing is that you have to release this, okay? By setting yourself free. That's how you should respond to this. It's time to leave behind that, just taking it one day at a time kind of an energy. Living one day by day, a day by day, it's kind of like not much action or passionate things in your life because you've been limiting yourself, probably. Okay. Now let's go back. The energy that's surrounding you, it's influencing you, maybe even affecting you. It's the Ten of Swords. I think you were sabotaged by past energies that somehow told you that you should always be humble and not to be too greedy and ask for too much from life, I think that for some of you, it was literally a curse. And that's what has blocked your blessings. And you have kept yourself tied, holding yourself back And this is what has to be released. It comes back to this energy, of just surviving every day, like a mundane energy, No, you shouldn't live life like that. You are allowed to have a lot more. Don't betray yourself also, okay? Hopes and fears, devil. You see, Gemini, this is in tarot, I always call this your counterpart, because it's the same card as your major arcana. The Lovers also has an archangel. I mean, the devil is an archangel, which is just a fallen angel, But we have the representation of Adam and Eve, But they're bounded. And yes, you are bounded to a curse, probably, that you have to set yourself free from. That's why Archangel is asking you to balance your energy, to break. See, it's alchemy. It's an exorcism. It's a self-exorcism. You know how you purify water and you take out the residues of something, then throw out the residues and you continue to do that until the water becomes clean? This is what you're being called to do. So that's the energy, the main energy. It's time to purify yourself so that you can allow yourself to have whatever it is that you deserve. So yeah, you are dealing, some of you, with some type of a curse that was planted in your deep in your mind, in your DNA. Something or someone taught you or told you that you should always be humble, and it's like for example, the Bible always says things like you should give your money to the poor. Of course, the Bible doesn't specify that you should give all your money away, but somehow, I don't mean to be literally, I don't mean to throw mud on religion or churches or anything like that, but sometimes they twist things and they say, yeah, you have to give your money away to the poor. By the way, we give the money to the poor, so we can do it for you. Give me all your money, and then, and that's the kind of things that happen that start twisting our belief systems. And then we grow up with this beliefs that we shouldn't allow ourselves to have what we truly deserve, There are phrases in the Bible that say that God wants you to be rich. God wants you to have everything that you want and that you deserve, But then it also says, but at the same time, do help others, Of course. But the Bible never specifies that you should go broke by giving your money away to everyone. No. And that's pretty much the problem that I see here. That something made you think that you should always be humble and that you shouldn't be, or you shouldn't allow yourself to have what you truly deserve or desire. Outcome or advice, 7 of Swords. It's a self-sabotaging energy, but it's also an energy of someone, It's not the best energy. This is the first time I get this, and it's a green light for you, okay? Do allow yourself to take whatever you want and walk away with it. You are allowed to do that because you have been so humble all this life that I think for whoever this reading resonates, you still, it's not in your heart to hurt anyone. Divine knows that you will take as much as you need and you will still be, in a way, humble and kind. So do allow yourself to take as much as you need and as much as you want. And release this sense of guilt that maybe you shouldn't have whatever it is that you truly deserve, you know. I hope this reading really resonates for someone. Queen of Swords, there you are. Divine feminine energy. Okay, that's air energy. Gemini. Okay. This is about seeing things in a different way. The Queen of Swords is starting to understand things. And she's, you know, and in a very kind and loving manner still. We have the Queen energy. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. And here's the deal. King is the masculine energy. And that's the problem. Your masculine energy is the one that's blocked because you are so kind that you do not let your ego step in for you. It's okay to let it, to allow to come in. That's why you have to balance your energy. But you're so good and kind that it wouldn't even affect anyone. But you are afraid that, I don't know if you think that you might even like become evil or something like that. That's why it's in your hopes and fears. Maybe you have this, you know, I'm afraid of becoming this. I doubt you will. I really doubt you will. I think you have been too kind that it has affected your growth. Let's get just additional messages, and then we'll close the reading with Spirit of the Animals deck. What else do you want to tell Gemini regarding this reading or situation, please? Thank you very much. There's your Eight of Swords again, okay? You are tied in your mind. It's all your mind. You have to let yourself, you have to allow yourself. High Priestess, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Piscean energy. Gemini, trust yourself. Trust that you can have whatever it is that you want. You are allowed to. You are very supported by divine and spirit. You are a very beautiful energy. A very divine, spiritual energy. There's no way you can become corrupted. If you think you will, you know, I doubt it. It's a very different type of energy that I've read today, but it's a nice reading. Okay, what else would you like to tell Gemini with the Spirit of the Animals deck? Yeah. Okay. We got the Swan, Grace. Okay. And the Swan card says that you who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. You see, that's you ascending and allowing things to come for you. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. It's beautiful. Gemini, if you see a swan, or if you see swans lately, or, you know, that might resonate more for you. Okay? Gemini, that's the best I can do for you. Okay, allow yourself to have what you deserve. Okay, Gemini, if you like this reading or if you enjoyed, please do hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And as usual, I hope to see you next time. And please do stay safe, be happy, and stay very blessed. Goodbye, Gemini.